Hi, Sugar Pie. Hello. How are you? Are you good? I hope that you are. It is another beautiful day in my neighborhood. So happy. Your girl really needs to get outside and start walking. I know. I have, look, I have a little tripod type thingy or whatever. I can take you guys on walks with me. I mean, I could now, but there's a certain way I want to take you guys on walking tours of the neighborhood. I have it in my head. I have a thing, I have this vision in my head. And I'm just waiting until I got the extra moolahs to get it. And then bing, bada boom, we're going to do that. I know I shouldn't be using that excuse. I should be out walking and, getting more exercise, regardless if I take you guys or not. But you know how your girl is. You know how I am a procrastinator, and not only that, but I get extremely unmotivated to work out and stuff like that. I've been doing good on my eating situation. My dieting situation has been very well, but you know, it's diet and exercise if you're going to get in shape. And I'm having trouble balancing both of those things. Ugh, it's so hard. For me, I know. I know some of you will be out there. Excuse me. It's not hard, Sarah. You just gotta do it. You gotta want to do it. And yeah, you're right. You do. And I want to do it, but what can I say? I am the way I am. I'm getting better. Baby steps. Anyway, sorry about that. I just felt the need to rant about that for a second. It's just so beautiful out, and I really do need to be outside and walking and doing more. But for the past 3 4 days, though, well, 3 days. Well, has it been 3 or 4 days now that I've had pink eye? I haven't wanted to do anything. I can't remember. But for the past like 3 to 4 days, it's been beautiful out and stuff, and I haven't really wanted to go out and do anything because my eyes being fucked up. I mean, you guys seen them. I showed you. You seen. They look like hell. They are getting better though. The antibiotic uh, eye drops have almost cleared. Like my eyes are almost 100% better. They're a lot less red. Still watery and itchy, but not as swollen. Like I can open them up and like I can see a lot better. I still get some crud in the corners, but not as nasty as it was. And yeah, that's definitely what was needed was some antibiotic eye drops for sure. I mean, you don't need I did a lot of research on it, googling whatever. But and asking a lot of people too. A lot of you gave me advice on here as well as on, Facebook and stuff like that. And thank you for the advice, everybody. Mwah. Thank you, babe. Like I said, this was the first time I've ever had this shit, and I hope to God it was my last time ever having it. I feel so bad for my poor little niece who had it. Oh, that had to suck so bad. But anyways, ugh, I feel like maybe I had a sinus infection going on too or something because I feel like my sinuses are clearing out more, like all that crud's coming out. Like I don't want to get too into detail. I'm sorry. I won't get too into detail. I know it's gross, okay? But You know how I am. I'm open and honest with you guys. I'm as raw as it gets. Anywho, not sure if anybody will pop on live today, but when does that ever stop me from saying what the fuck I gotta say? It never will stop me, ever. It never has, it never will. Also, thank you everybody who watches the playbacks. Mwah! Love you, babe. This is for you, as well as it is for anybody who happens to pop in to chat for a minute. Your girl's gonna say what the fuck she has to say, regardless if she has a live audience or not. I ain't like the rest of them. Anywho, if you know, you know. So this topic I kind of want to touch upon today, which is our main topic that I want to really talk about. It was brought up when we were chatting yesterday. We had a little live chat, and I think the day before we were talking about it as well, about the Idaho 4 case. When we were doing a live about that, we were talking about how he's having uh, that Brian Koberger dude was having love letters sent to him in prison. And no, the dude has not been convicted yet. I know he's still, I mean, the court, his court date, his next court date is October. October. I'm sorry, I can't seem to talk right now. Blah, blah, blah. His next court date is October 2nd of this year. So he hasn't been convicted of anything yet. But I find it so fucking weird that this dude is being sent love letters. And this isn't the first time that I've heard of this. Of course, this has been happening since Ted Bundy and shit, Jeffrey Dahmer, like all of them. What Chris Watts, which I mean, Chris Watts is a pretty good-looking fella, but what he did to his pregnant wife and kids is absolutely disgusting. And if you do something like that, I don't care how good looking you are an ugly, disgusting, evil, vile piece of garbage in my eyes. And I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's called hybristophilia. Hybristophilia. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not, but whatever. And it's just a fascinating thing to me. It really is. I don't understand it. I mean, I guess I kind of do because I know in my younger days I've always been prone, and even now I'm prone to, like, ooh, he's hot if it's like the bad boy type looking guy, like guys with a bunch of tattoos and piercings, like big buff, shaved head, whatever the hell kind of guys. Yeah, I've always been like, oh, the bad boy type. But some of these guys aren't even, I mean, look at Brian Koberger, for instance. He doesn't look like a bad boy. Ted Bundy didn't look like a bad boy. It was always a look thing for me, I guess. I don't actually want a guy who's a bad boy. But no, it's even beyond just being a bad boy, though. These guys are like actual horrible, murderous criminals and shit like that. And bitches are like, know what they've done and still want to get down with the get down with them. You know what I mean? Uh, it's very fascinating. I don't understand it, but hang on. Let's move over. Let's move over to our office. the bar. Let's move over here. Oh, hang on. Let me clear my nostrils. Sorry, I forgot to mute you, so you'll hear this. Oh, I apologize. I forgot to mute. I don't know. Is it like a thing where a savior complex they have? Like, oh, I can change him for the better. I can turn him from a murdering, family annihilating, whatever piece of garbage to, a nice God fearing man, or I don't know. I try to put myself I try to put myself in these ladies' heads, I guess. Like, it's hard for me because, I'm a somewhat normal individual. But I was watching something else earlier today. And yeah, it was Christina Randall was talking about oh shit, what is it? It was an old case of this girl that went missing, and it's a very well-known one. Holloway, Christina Holloway or something. I don't know, maybe I can't remember. But if you know, you know. It's a very well-known case of this missing girl, and the guy who did it is he's in prisons, and he got married. Like, it showed footage of his wife in a wedding dress in a car going to the jail or the prison or whatever to marry him and shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God, what is wrong with you? What is first of all, okay, I know all about the jail talk. I know all about oh baby, when I get out of this place, I'm gonna get out of here and we're gonna do good and we're gonna get a house, and a little dog, have a couple kids, and we're gonna have a perfect life, and I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna get a good job and take care of you, and you take care of the house and the kids and blah 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 blah. If you've ever dated a convict, oh God, it sounds horrible. But not all of them are really bad people, okay? I don't judge people. I mean, sometimes good people do dumbass shit, you know? My brothers did dumbass shit, but they're good-hearted, good, kind individuals that they never would hurt anybody unless you hurt their family. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not saying, convicts or anything are all horrible, soulless, evil, vile human beings. I'm just saying, hang on, let me get a drink. Sorry. See, I feel like my sinuses are like draining or something too after taking these antibiotic eye drops. I don't know. I think maybe I had a sinus infection too. I don't know. Maybe it was getting into my sinus. I don't know. But anyway, where was I going with this? Yeah, if you have ever dated a convict, you know jail talk. You know how it goes. You're writing letters back and forth. They're calling you on the phone. Oh, baby, I love you so much. I don't want to be with anybody but you. We're going to get married. We're going to do this. We're going to have the white picket fence life. We're going to have all this. I'm going to treat you so good. And blah, 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 blah. And then most of the time, when they get out, it's the exact opposite. It's back to doing drugs, back to getting fucked up all the time, back to fighting, back to sometimes physical violence with each other, back to arguing, back to lies, back to anxiety, back to stress, back to being broke, having to hustle and do fucked up shit to get money because, he won't get a job and he can't get one sometimes. Look, there are some things that convicts can do, and there are programs that will help them when they get out, like to get jobs and shit like that. My brothers went through it. You know what I mean? They were the type when they got out, they got jobs and did right, tried to do right the best they could. And unfortunately for one of my brothers, we know how that ended up. He just every time he'd get out of prison or get out of jail, he'd get a job, he'd get on the straight and narrow. Then he'd start hanging out with the same old crowd, doing the same old shit. And then, sadly to say, he wasn't a leader, he was a follower. And he would follow their lead. And it ended up costing him his life. But anyway, you guys know all about that story. I've talked about my brother's story a million bajillion times. Back to the matter at hand here, what we're talking about, the topic here. I don't know what it is that these women find so attractive about these murdery, whatever criminals. If you're looking at outer, like, oh, he's so cute, yeah. But just because you find him attractive on the outside, you're willing to look past the fact that he took somebody's life, possibly even multiple people's lives, possibly even his own pregnant wife. And Chris Watts, in the Chris Watts thing, he murdered his entire family, 3 babies, and his wife, who was carrying the one baby in her belly. You're willing to look past all that? Is it, I don't know, is it an attention thing? I kind of think it's an attention thing. Like, I just don't understand. But then again, I couldn't look past the fact that somebody annihilated their whole family or killed a bunch of college kids. And Brian, when it comes to Brian Koberger, he's not even cute. Like, he looks like a dork. Like, sorry, no shade to dorks. Some dorks, I'm into some dorks. The dorky look is cute, but he's like a dork, and he's creepy. He has a creepy vibe. I guess it's just me trusting the vibes that I get from people, because I do get vibes. And not everybody has that gift. Well, you do. Everybody does have the gift to feel it, but not everybody's tapped into that. I don't care if you look like a young Brad Pitt. Like, well, not even. Brad Pitt's still hot, even though he's old. Like, he's hot as fuck. Sorry, but I wouldn't tell him no, thank you. But I don't care if you're the hottest dude on the planet. With like, if you took one life of anybody, especially if it's a kid, you are not attractive to me. That is sickening. But like I said, I'm the kind of person now, anyway, who sees souls, who sees heart, who sees character, whatever. And that's more important to me than seeing the body. You feel me? Picking up what I'm putting down? I don't know. It's a weird thing that, and I'm sure there's guys out there who have hybristophilia, or sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Also, I'm sure, who's a female serial killer? Eileen Wuornos. I'm sure she had guys, even though she killed men, like that was her targets, was men. I'm sure that she had guys writing her, like, I mean, she wasn't what one would call a looker, but oh no! Oh my god, I just did something so stupid. You guys, I have this tissue sitting here just in case I had to like blow my nose or something. And I used it to dab up my eyes. Oh my god. And the problem is it's Vicks. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh my god, Vicks. Anywho. I don't understand it. That was just chair, not me. Sorry, I'm leaning on it. If anybody pops in live, we'll talk about it some more, but if not, I'm going to move on to something different. I wonder what's going on in the silly YouTube land today. Let's break out the laptop. Why don't we? This is just a chill live. It's just a chill live today. Nothing important. Just chilling. Saying what I gotta say. Saying whatever I want to say because I will always talk about whatever the hell I want, regardless. That was the chair, not me. Regardless. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. It's pretty bad. I have to squeeze my eyes together real tight so I don't pee when I sneeze. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right. Your girl's good. Anywho. Like I said, if anybody jumps on, we can talk about the topic again. But other than that, I'm going to move on and continue to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about because I can. And seriously, though, like for real, those of you who watch the playback, seriously, I know I sound like a broken record saying this all the time, but for real, I appreciate you so very much. I do. From the bottom of my heart. Smooches. I love you. Anyhow. Oh my god, my throat is so scratchy. Let's see what's going on the YouTube streets. Just for funsies. Maybe we could have a laugh. Is there anything more to laugh about today? Why is his shit still popping up in my... I'm not subscribed anymore, so... Well, I guess it's because I watch so many videos, but whatever. It'll go away eventually. And if you're wondering, I'm talking about Doug. I'm not subscribed to his channel anymore. Oh, now he's a body language expert. He's talking about Brian Koberger. Oh, imagine that. Anywho. Anything interesting going on? Probably not. Oh, I see that chapter has a new video out. I'm going to have to watch. It just came out an hour ago. See if Tragedy Pimps Exposed has anything new. Oh, Ziggy. I don't care about Ziggy. Let's see if Lippy has anything new. She usually has all the funny stuff for us to laugh at. Oh, no, nothing. Literally, like, I'm not subscribed to, like, anybody anymore. Oh, I wonder if Cam has anything at Cracking Cases. No, nothing funny. Oh, wait. He has a call. Oh, we can listen to that. I started listening to it because I was going to listen to it while I was getting a shower yesterday. But I wasn't expecting. I was listening to it on my phone and it was too quiet. So I couldn't hear it pass over the shower running. Anyway, Cam has a phone call. I do not know how he got it or anything or whatever, but he has a phone call that was between Andy Bernard, which is Jody Sue's dude, was, and him and Jody Sue's son Damien. A little strange. It's kind of strange. Let's listen to it. I'm very interested. I didn't get to hear much of it because, like I said, it was playing on my phone when I was in the shower.
Well, with StreamYard.
Okay, hang on. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go take a pee break. Hang on. In case anybody pops in. BRB. Be right back. Okay, babe, I'm back. Sorry, I had to empty the bladder real quick before we got started. Now, this phone call video that Cam has on here, it's not, that was the chair, not me. It's not very long. It's like 8 minutes or whatever. So, of course, I'm going to stop and pause and give my opinions and stuff like that. Like usual. But hang on, I gotta like blow this out because I'm like breathing it in and it's hurting my throat. Just for now. It's like, ugh. I got the wax warmer and it sits like right next to me, and I got a very strong rose and amber. Rose and I think, yeah, it's rose and amber scented wax burning. And it's very, very strong. So oh, that was my brother texting or messaging back. I'm gonna make a lasagna tomorrow, homemade. Well, not homemade noodles because your girl isn't that yeah. Hello, SDA. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you. How are ya? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fabulous. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're feeling good, looking good, smelling good. I hope everything's good with you, darling. I'm happy to see you. Anyway, oh, great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you're good, babe. Anyway, I'm going to play this. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Summer Wells' case. I don't know. I can't remember if we talked about it. I'm sure I mean, we talk about it a lot here, so I'm sure you are. I just can't remember. You guys know how I am. But anyway, I'm going to listen to this phone call. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. Glad that you're getting mammal and grandbaby time. Mammal time is important. It really is. I miss my mammal. I do. I miss her so much. But excuse me. I've been sick with I had pink eye and I think I had like something going on, some kind of sinus infection or something. I don't know if it all together like just blah, but I've been sick, but I'm getting better. My sinuses are draining and stuff, and it's making my throat a little scratchy. And so I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse, and I gotta clear my throat sometimes. Have little, you know. I apologize for that. I do have these Mucinex cough drop thingies, but I don't want to be like chomping on one of those or whatever while I'm trying to talk with you guys because I feel like that would sound really unpleasant to you guys' ears. So I apologize. Anyway, yes, very true. It is. Your health is more important. All of us. If you're hearing my voice right now, your health is super duper important. You need to take it seriously, and I know it's hard for some people to when you're sick, you want to go, 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 go. I know because that's how I am. Like when I'm sick, I'm a huge baby because I'm like, I want to keep doing everything that I do. And when you're sick, you got to kind of slow down a little bit and heal your body. But some of us don't have the option because, we have super busy schedules. like working, taking care of kids and shit like that, or we just simply don't want to just because we like to stay. That was the chair, not me. But we like to stay busy and, but for real, take your health seriously, guys. I'm trying my best to take my health more seriously, especially when it comes to eating right. Quit eating out too. Like, I know, I love me a Whopper, you know. I like me the occasional McDonald's French fries or caramel frappe. But seriously, that shit is so horrible for us. And it sucks because it's so easy. It's so cheap and easy to go and get a $5 pizza from Little Caesars than it is to like go and like get all the ingredients to make like a healthy, pizza yourself, like a healthier version of pizza, I guess. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I love me some veggie pizza. Like, with the cream cheese and the sour cream and the ranch and the on the, oh, delicious. Anyway, okay. I'm getting off my topic here. Mm. And I did talk about blah, 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 whatever. I did talk about that a little bit at the beginning of this live, but we'll get back into it when I'm done watching this, since we got people in here. Oh, me too. Me too. I am a pizza fanatic. I love pizza so, so much. Nice, cheesy pepperoni pizza. Oh my God. Yes. Or Hawaiian pizza. Mm, I don't care what anybody says. Pineapple on pizza is delicious. Anywho, I did I did talk about like hybristophilia and all that, but since we got people in here, I will talk about it more. But I want to listen to this phone call. This has to do with the Summer Wells case. Yes, I agree. I agree. This is on Cracking Cases. You guys, if you know, Cam and Allie, Cracking Cases channel. I will put a link in the description when we're done to their channel, because I have very little respect for most of these people anymore. But, when it comes to Cam, so far, he's been all right. I judged him pretty harshly at first off of the opinions of others, specifically Prayer Garden PG. And that was wrong of me. I already told him, I was like, I admitted, and I was like, dude, I said some pretty foul shit about you. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry. I was going off of somebody's opinion of you and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, that's okay. He's very nice and forgiving about it. It's like, that's all right. We're all human. We all make snap judgments, whatever. But anyway, oh, excuse me. So far, Cam and Allie have my respect from what I've seen. They haven't done anything to lose my respect. I give everybody like with me, you don't earn my respect. I automatically give you respect, and it's up to you to keep it. That's just how I am. I mean, not everybody's like that, but that's how I am. Anyhow, I want to watch this. It's regarding the Summer Wells case. He has a call with Andy Bernard and son Damien Bernard, who is who's the son of Andy and Jody Sue. If you know about the Summer Wells case, then you already know that. Anyway, I want to listen to this phone call. I'm interested. It's not very long, but of course, I will be pausing to give, my thoughts and opinions on it, like I do, you know. And I will link Cracking Cases channel in the description when we're done here, so you guys, can go over there, check them out if you haven't already seen it. Odds are you probably already did, but I mean, it's nothing to see, but let's listen. Oh, sorry. Oakley dokley. Oh, I'm sorry for your ears, guys. I'm sorry for your ears. Here, let me okay, here we go. Okay. Wait a minute. What was this? First, let's look at a refresher of Jody Sue Brown acting like her son Damien trying to scam money. Okay. We have, I guess, yeah, it is worth looking at because we have some screenshots. So definitely go, guys, and look at this video yourself. But I'm going to read them to you. All right, so Cam has popped up here a screenshot of a Cash App of $800 sent to Cam and Allie from I'm guessing her son Damien, Jody Sue's son. Well, his account or whatever. Anyway, so Damien / Jody Sue says, "Sorry, OMG, I just sent money by mistake. I'm looking for a way to cancel it and I can't. You can cancel it. If you can't cancel it, send it back by Facebook Pay." And Cam says, "Dude, what the F? WTF?" I'm assuming he said WTC, which I meant WTF, I'm sure. And said, "I'm trying to cancel it." Second screenshot says, "Okay, this is from Cam. Okay, I will get in touch with my bank in the morning and check on this." Damien / Jody Sue says, "I appreciate it. I'm sorry for any trouble." Cam says, "No problem." Next day, Damien / Jody Sue messages, "I just talked to my bank and they said they can't stop the transaction." Cam replies back and says, "It's going to be okay. I will call my bank in the morning and see if I can get it sorted out. My bank won't open until 9 a.m. and I'm an hour behind y'all." Damien / Jody Sue says, "Well, that's all right. Never in a million years would I think this would happen." Cam says, "It's going to be okay. We will sort this out in the morning." Next one. There's something that obviously has been left out because it starts with "okay" from Cam. And Damien / Jody Sue says, "It wasn't sent, thank God. They had my bank card too." They had my bank card too. What? See, this is very scammy. This is very scammy. This definitely feels like Jody Sue is trying to scam Cam and Allie out of some moolahs. Anywho, Cam says, okay, good. Glad you got it figured out. And they say, well, it says it's pending anyway. Cam says, okay, I will get in touch with my bank this morning and check on this. And then they say, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for any trouble. They say, no problem. Oh, wait. He's got these all out of order. These are all out of order here. All right. I wish these were in order, but whatever. Anyway, the Damien account says, just so you know, it's actually me. I'm the son of Jody Sue. You donated money a little over a month ago. Okay, well, this must have been a while ago. Cam and Allie say, yes, I know, with a little heart, smiley, whatever, being nice. Sorry, I was video chatting with my grandbaby. I will call the bank in the morning and verify if the transaction was made. If it was, I will get it returned to you. Like I said, before my bank opens at 9, which is 10 your time, so don't freak out over it too much. If it is there, it will be sent right back. I just have to protect myself on this, and just as you do on yours. I'm sorry this happened, but we'll figure it out. No worries. And then the Damien account, which we can pretty much say this is Jody Sue here. Trying to scam money, says, thank you again, little heart, whatever. Hello, Rain's Dream. You love Hawaiian pizza? Oh, yes. I'm in Summer's Army, love cracking cake. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you do. Yeah, I love Cam and Allie too. Like, well, I can't really say love. I mean, I like them. I have respect for them. They haven't done anything to lose my respect. Like I said, I give everybody respect, and it is up to you to keep that respect. You don't got to earn respect with me. I give it freely. I will give you respect, and it is up to you to keep it. And so far, these Cam and Allie have kept my respect. In the past I said some mean things about Cam, and that was due to me taking other people's words for it. Me going off of their judgments, which was so wrong of me to do. And like I said, though, I talked to Cam and Allie about it, and they were very nice. I'm like, oh, it's okay. They're nice, forgiving people, and I like them. Anyway, let's keep watching this here. I am very interested in what this phone call is. But yeah, that's definitely Jody Sue. Okay, hang on. Oh, there's more. And Cam says, you're lucky it was me you accidentally sent it to, LOL. Which, how do you accidentally cash up somebody $800? That don't make no sense. I'm not a thief, and it will be returning. What? Returning weeks if they will be returning it if it's in the bank and they verify that you sent it. And we could pretty much say this was Jody Sue pretending to be her son. Says that's for sure. At least they didn't spend that money on a Gucci bag somewhere. Oh, trying to say that she was okay. Uh, this is totally Jody Sue trying to scam. Oh, it must be Allie talking. Yeah, I'm no Gucci bag kind of woman. LOL. I don't even carry a purse. It must be Allie talking to her then. Anywho. Now for the whole call between Andy Bernard and his son.
So this right here,
okay,
that I want y'all all to see is a clip and a phone call between Andy Bernard and Damien. This is what we needed to hear a long time ago and haven't.
Ooh.
Ooh. This shows just how mature.
Spill the tea. Spill it.
He is, aka Boog. If you know who that is, that's Jody Sue Brown's son. They're speaking about Jody Sue and her.
You know what it's like when psoriasis makes you hide your skin.
God, I hate ads. I mean, I get it, but God, I hate ads.
You know what it's like to go through treatments and trials.
Okay.
Numerous shortcomings. And if you don't remember, a long time ago, I put out where a subscriber had reached out to me and said that Jody Sue was pretending to be Damien, aka Boog, and said that he accidentally sent her his whole paycheck, and it was a scam. Without going into great detail. I will try to add some of that in this video so that you can see what I'm talking about. She goes as far as to act like that she is her son talking to this woman, asking for lots of money. I think $800 is what it came out to be. It's just insane. But I want you to hear this because this kind of brings a new light to everything. I'm going to add a clip from a short that I made earlier.
Spill the tea, King. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
At the end, that just lets you hear how much that Andy and Damien don't know really what to think about Jody Sue. Is she capable of doing this? I mean, y'all have to be the judge, but for a long time, I've been on the side of yes. A lot of other people have too, and then there's a lot of people that say she's just money hungry. Again, you have to be the judge of that. So I'm gonna show you these clips. Leave your comments. Make sure you hit the like.
Hang on. I mean, hey, lazy bums got to make their money somehow, right? Jody Sue's got to make her money somehow. Ernie Shell's got to make their money somehow. They're lazy bums. I mean, that little Social Security check. Well, she ain't even old enough to get Social Security. What the hell am I talking about? I don't know. Does she get like disability or something, Jody Sue? Because she has all these issues, all these health problems. Living off child support. Oh, Jody Sue just can't do that. She's used to, the money that comes with the dope game. Don't get your nails done all the time. Sorry, guys, I had to put one of these cough drop things in. My throat is just like, But she's used to that money, living the good life. There's a lot of money to be made in the dope game. Been there, done that. I know what's going on. I know. I know the game. Even if you're just the old lady, the dope man's old lady. Getting new clothes, nails done, hair done, tattoos, piercings, fancy restaurants. See, Jody Sue doesn't have that anymore because it's just her and her little camper, probably getting child support or something. I don't know. So it makes sense that she would be trying to scam people. Anyway, let's listen to this phone call. I'm extremely interested.
And, we can touch DNA on the like. And subscribe to us. Make sure you hit the notification so you get all of our content. Until next time, keep on cracking.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Nobody else really needs to know. They have no need to know. But she saw it to take onto herself to be like, well, I need to tell the world about something else. And blah, 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 bullshit. And she just saw fucking.
Okay. I need to slow this down a little bit. Okay, let's see if that works.
Opportunity to get attention. What it was. Yeah, and just let my name go where I didn't do it.
Hang on, I need to slow it down even more. Hang on, babe.
Well, I mean, she used that.
Michael Landon gave his wife $15,000 a week. He made that in a day. Right? That's crazy shit. I like the openness to them. Like it same here. That is the kind of shit I respect. But yeah. I mean, that's a lot nowadays. Imagine back. Yeah. You're right. That's a lot of money, man. Jody Susie used to live in the the dope game life and all the money that comes from it. You know what I mean? From going to that to living in a camper, having to do your own hair, having to bleach your own roots. Yes. Yes. Yes, girl. And thank you for that. And it's not just Summer. I know I focus a lot on this case. Like I talk a lot about Summer's case because it I care about all missing children. I care about all these victims. I care a lot about the children, mainly the children. I'm not saying I don't care about human beings in general because I do. I give a shit. But the kids are my main priority here. They are innocent. Children are to be protected. That is our jobs as adults, as mothers, as aunts, as uncles, as grandpas and grandmas and whatever. We protect the kids. We do not put them in harm's way. We do not put them in situations where they can be harmed or come up missing or something like that. We don't do that shit. We protect them. We protect them. We teach them to be good people, and that's what the fuck we do. That's what we are supposed to do anyway. And Summer's case has just captivated me more than any other case for I don't know why. And a lot of you I've talked to, feel the same way. It's just captivated you. It's just got a hold of you. Maybe it's the circus of it all. The mystery of how could this little girl just vanish off the face of the earth with no clue? No clues in 2 years. Going on what, 2 years? June 15th. If that's even the day that she came up missing, I'm not so sure anymore. I kind of feel like she was gone before June 15th, honestly, with all the shit that we've seen. Mm-hmm. Right? The good. It ain't cheap. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, it would make sense that Jody Sue is trying some Cash App scams to get a quick $800 or whatever it was, because she ain't living the high life no more, both literally and figuratively. She has to make her own money. That's why she's got her little YouTube where she probably makes maybe $50 a month if she's monetized. I mean, I don't pay attention to her channel anymore. I don't know if people still go over there and like super chatter and shit like that, but which, hey, if you want to do that, if you feel the need that you need to give her your hard-earned money, more power to you. You're a better person than I am. I would not give that woman a dime, because now if she was doing something productive with her YouTube channel, like, I don't know, showcasing a talent or, doing anything besides having just a Jody Sue boohoo poor me pity party, starting drama and shit like that, If she was doing anything other than that, then yeah, whatever. But literally, she brings nothing of value to YouTube land. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep listening to this phone call, guys. I haven't, like I said, I tried to listen to it yesterday, but I turned it on and then I jumped in the shower and I couldn't hear it over the shower. So I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to have to just listen to this later or whatever. And I never got around to it. So let's listen to it now.
That to get in to where she could tell her story about me. That way I could not do nothing. And that's, I don't know. I don't know what. It just scares the shit out of me about your sister. It's because yeah, she goes back and retcons history. She's sitting here telling me that we didn't have internet, I guess, until like a couple of years later than we actually did. But I know the exact fucking, like, not day, but at least time frame of when we got internet. And it was May 2016. Yeah. Because I was taking a fucking test at school when it was being hooked up. She was like, no, that's right, not right. We didn't have fucking internet until like 3 years later. And I was like, the fuck we did. And we didn't even have fucking cable in 2016. You know? Hell, I think we did. Let's see. Was we not still at the other house in 2016 too? No. We moved, Fields Road.
Okay. I'm having a hard time hearing some of these parts. I know Andy said something about it just scares the shit out of me about your sister. Maybe he's meaning like because she's still underage. I think she's only like 15, 16 years old or something like that. So she's still living with Jody Sue. And usually the girl child takes on traits of their mother. You know what I mean? Maybe he doesn't want her to be corrupted by Jody Sue, which is understandable. And then they're talking about something about we didn't have internet till 2016 out there or something. It's not really anything of importance yet, but let's keep listening though. Maybe it'll get something important.
The Mammal's place. I think it was October 2013, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, because it was when I was in and out of jail. But I was like, even when we were at Fields Road, because the whole topic of her being a fucking absent mother came up, right? Yeah. And I was like, even when we were at fucking Fields Road, all you did was stay on like my DS, which I didn't bring that up, but it's true. Yeah. Stay on my DS on her phone playing fucking Candy Crush, where she was in the window, texting on whatever fucking like BlackBerry or whatever it was. She wanted to raise up, she's like, I didn't have a BlackBerry.
Okay, so Damien is saying all Jody Sue ever did was stay on her phone all the time or playing on his DS, playing Candy Crush and shit. I see it. Jody Sue is always on that phone, you know what I mean? Always on that laptop, always on there. I see it. And I think he said something about she was always talking about her ex-lover. I don't know. Let's keep going now.
And act like that was some sort of gotcha, but she sat in the fucking window and texted people. Yeah. Or it was us running out to McDonald's at 2 fucking a.m. or staying out to McDonald's until like 2 a.m. That way she'd sit there and Facebook post. Yeah. And then, on fucking school nights and shit. So, it was always great. I mean, there's nothing I could do. I mean, if I tried anything, it was hell on everybody. So I didn't see the point in putting everybody through hell. I just put all that. Yeah. But that's exactly what it is if mom didn't get away, she would raise hell and make you back to the fuck back up. And, see, y'all, this is the first chance y'all didn't put it out the house, you're back forward. That's exactly what you did. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, mom, we really want to go to fucking Walmart. And I was like, all this fucking money that we've had over the years, that we've had, that we we had like her lump sum secured. How much money did we take to Dixie? It was probably, yeah. She got a back pay of $14,000. I think we took $6,000 to DC, maybe 8, I don't know. And then that beach trip we took and stayed down there a fucking month. Now that was the big chunk of fucking money that fucked us off. Because that's when I got my loans and all that shit, paid for all that, sold all kinds of shit while we were there.
Loans, we know how you got your money, buddy. But it's okay.
Down there. But yeah, that was. Well, she was like, well, it wasn't even nowhere near $10,000 when we went to DC. We thought it was just good to get y'all out of the house. And I was like, well, I hated it. I hated every second of the vacation. As well as me hating every second of the fucking beach vacation. Because I was stuck in a house with you two. It wasn't free time. It wasn't happy time. It was us staying in a fucking beach house or.
That's sad. That's sad. They took a beach trip and they were stuck in the house, the beach house. They didn't get to go out and play on the beach or anything or go, do fun shit. I know every time we used to take frequent beach visits when I was a teenager and shit growing up. My mom would take us a lot. And we were like on the beach from the time we woke up in the morning till dark. You know what I mean? We were out doing shit, going to restaurants and eating and playing and that's what we did. That would suck.
Miserable and talk to my girlfriend the entire house. I was beach, but in DC it was fucking same thing. We stayed in a hotel. We didn't go out and do anything. We slept. When we did, it was miserable because it was basically what she wanted to look at, what she wanted to do. I don't think I'll do anything. It's not like I was old enough time to really go out and do anything. Like fucking 15. Yeah. So it was a wasted trip. We spent money just to stay in DC and it was miserable. Yeah. It wasn't worth the fucking money we wasted. I was like, all this fucking money that we could have going towards a new car or fixing the house. They were like another vehicle. Yeah. Like even if it was a cheap ass shit box, big vehicle that ran, we could have had that. We could have had a better house. We could have had something. Yeah. We could have had a way to get the fuck out and whatever else. She was like, your dad, he spent all of it. It wasn't me. And I was like, oh, that was fucking all of us. We don't spend on fucking food, whatever else we get our fucking hands on, video games, and coffees, Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah. Like, that's what the fuck we spend our money on. Yeah, TVs that we didn't fucking need.
Garbage that Jody Sue wanted. That's what they spent it on. Shit that Jody Sue wanted. See? This is why I don't buy the whole thing that Jody Sue is a survivor of abuse. She's the abuser, in my opinion. That's just how I'm starting. Well, not starting to. That's how I felt about that woman this whole time. And I'm sorry, guys. We will talk more about after this is over and I get this out of my system. I'll talk to you guys that are in here again about and ask you guys your opinions on this whole hybristophilia, or however you say it, phenomenon, where the individuals are attracted to like psycho murderer criminals, it's weird. I don't know. But we'll talk more about that, and I want to get you guys' opinion too. So, stick around here for a minute. I'm going to listen to the rest of this, and then maybe read a couple comments, see what other people have to say about it, and then I'm going to ask you guys your opinions on what do you think causes that? Why do you think? What is it? I don't understand it. Anyway, okay, let's listen to the rest of this. So far, it's nothing actually of importance. How did this phone call pop up on here? Like, did Andy record his phone call between him and his son? Like, was it mutual? Did he know? Like, because y'all know that I don't like that. I don't like how people record people without their consent or tell them you're not being recorded when they actually are being recorded. I don't like that. So that kind of bugs me. But anyway.
She didn't say it was so weird. Dad took the money and he said he's going to flip it this way, and he just never did. And then all got wasted on weed and whatever the fuck else, blah, 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 blah. That's what you're doing, you know. 14 grand got on. The entire. Yeah, I've always blamed. That's not what it's saying. Right? No. It was all fucking full of it. I mean, well, you see it as, you remember like the big stuff. I mean, hell, it's every day that I was getting paid that she could spend it within $5 of what the fuck I made that day, and usually it turned out to be $5 over what I did make that day. So, I mean, there's, I don't know. She just didn't know what save a little bit of money meant. She spent $168 fucking on candles, and asked to use my card, and paid me back
$168 on candles. That. Holy shit. I am a candle addict and candles are expensive. But Jesus. Why did she need all of those damn candles? I guess when you're not the one making the money, it's easy to spend it.
Not half of it. She didn't pay me back for the fucking storage unit bill. And she handed me $60 the other day, or Saturday. It was like, here, this is for the last payment and towards the new payment. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm just glad I'm getting at least some of the fucking money. But hell, freaking, I'm literally down to $5 in my account, which is the holding amount. And I have $2 in my pocket. That's literally the money I have currently.
That's sad. She just drains everybody around. Jody Sue is like a leech to the people that are around her. Like, seriously. She is a cancer. And, oh, gross. Parasite. Anyway, let's look at the comments real quick. And then I'm going to circle back to the topic that I first started talking about and get you guys' opinions. Somebody said, I'm sorry, but what kind of parent records their own child? True. Recording your child and violating their trust. This is such abusive behavior. I'm sorry, but he must be the worst. That's a little much there, Daisy May, but okay. I can think of way worse things than recording a phone call between you and your son, but whatever. What the hell? Wow, there are a lot of people. This Lana person says, I can't help but think, what if this was the man that abused me and then unsuccessfully tried to turn my own oldest child against me? If people were listening to my misery and making assumptions, it would have broken my heart all over again. I don't know if this call has any relevance on Summer's case, but I will have to respectfully pass. All right, whatever, respectfully. Oh, you're good, babe. You're good. It usually takes a while for people to come in anyway, so I should have talked about this for no, I shouldn't have talked about it. It happens. Everything happens for a reason, everything does. But that's it. We'll talk about it some more though, since there's people in here now. Anyway, what this Lana person says, it's true. This has no relevance to Summer's case at all. It just shows Jody Sue's character, what kind of person she is, which I'm pretty sure we all know what she is. Anywho, somebody replied to her and says, do you not remember she had to be evicted? She didn't want to leave Andy. If she was scared of him, she wouldn't be on YouTube trashing him. They are both abusive, in my opinion. Agree. I agree with Darlene Spencer. Just saying. Somebody says it seems to be all about money with Jody Sue. If she can do this to her own tells me she has no regards for any child, in my opinion. I agree with that. Somebody says she seems to have a need to be in control, and that is something that predators definitely want. It's all about being able to feel in control. Who's easier to control than a vulnerable child, right? Somebody says she would basically steal money from her own son. Yeah, right. Ew. Oh, oh my God. This is a long one. I don't know if I want to read all this or not, but it could be interesting. This person uh, says she made comments about throwing imperfect children off a mountain like the Spartans did. My theory is it was a busy day. The tree trimmers were there. Distractions, distractions, distractions. JSB made a phone call to someone she knew. They came and got Summer like a weasel. Weasel, okay, I gotcha. It was a professional job, so there shouldn't have been loose ends, but there were loose ends. They stalked Summer for months or so, hence the video of the flash. She may have been a personal order, blonde, blue eyes, by someone who has the money. I think JSB does have life experience in this wicked game and knows people who do it. I mean, stranger things have happened. All she had to do was make a phone call to Guadalupe Juan or Hunter Biden, and they come snatch the girl. I feel like it was an ordered package or preference. However, all of a sudden, it got way too hot for the nappers. Too much exposure, hence the death threats from somewhere that some people have gotten. I thought, yourself included. Oh, wait. Can't remember. Okay, yeah, okay. Can't remember. But I also think they tried to cover themselves by the stupid theory of the parents being responsible. So when you all, and Daisy went rogue. Okay, I'm not reading all that anymore. I can't. I can't read it all. Is Jody Sue Summers' aunt? I don't think so. I don't think she's related to the Wells in any way. Jody Sue's just the neighbor. Just ow, fucky. Hang on. I want to read all this, but I don't want to read all of it because it's a lot. You refuted the narrative. Death threats were sent out, I don't know, many times. In cases involving professional traffickers, the child is groomed from birth by wicked parents, then signed off to military to use as desired, or sold to traffickers to get out of debt. Have you read anything by Kathy O'Brien? Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? CIA bullshit them, so on, control them. Yeah, MK Ultra. Hollywood is full of monarch programming. MK Ultra, says Roseanne Barr. Yeah, I believe in all that. Some may not be in that specific of a program, just regular trafficking, whatever that means. They end up using the kids until they can't anymore. Candace doesn't need to hear about all this. I'm sorry to be so wordy, unless Candace is involved. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. Anyway, I keep thinking that JSB knows people. She may not have gotten her hands dirty, or maybe she has. Maybe she took her to her little coven to dispense with because Midsummer's Eve is a high holiday for Satanists and pagans. I don't know. That's a little. I mean, hey, I hate to say anything's far fetched, but I don't know. They do living sacrifices on those dates. That's on June 21st through the 23rd. Lots of pets and children go missing. There's something very dark, like evil dark, surrounding this whole case. Yeah, I can agree with that. They all network together. Satanism is the fastest growing religion in the military. I mean, Satanism is very growing, but I don't see this. This is another thing. I've known people who are Satanists, and they would not. I mean, I'm sure some would get into the whole sacrificing of animals and shit like that. But the Satanists that I knew, they, I mean, I don't know, they know the religion like very well. Hello, Sally. Hey, girl. I don't either. I don't trust him either. But they wouldn't do the sacrificing and shit like that, and they're not. I guess there are some that are really heavy into it like that, but some of them are. See, that's why you can't judge people based on a religion. I don't judge people based on a religion. Sorry, I don't judge anybody based on. Oh, okay. Your name changed again. Why, hello, KT, my darling. Glad to see you, darling. Well, let me read the rest of this real quick. Any one of their factions could have taken her, but did not expect the backdraft when they did. The problem is that people don't believe this stuff happens. It does happen, but I mean, it doesn't happen too. So they shut the door to those possibilities. Anything's possible. She could be hidden like JC Duggar. What got my attention was the death threats some have gotten. I don't see PG being that sophisticated at all. Me neither. I pray I am tripping my hoo-ha off, and this isn't the case, but this stuff has been going on for centuries. Yeah. We need to open our minds to all possibilities. Right, I agree. Russ Dizdar was involved with exposing this stuff before he died. Look up Shatter the Darkness, and Through the Black Channel addresses these types of issues, all Christian-based developments. Well, I don't care about religion and stuff like that. I know there are bad people in all religions. You know, you have some Satanists that sacrifice animals and humans, and they are not good. But then you have like the Catholic Church, with abusing little boys and stuff like that. And there's bad people. There is shitty evilness in every religion. It doesn't fucking matter. You cannot judge anybody single-handedly based on their religion. They are the neighbors that inserted themselves in the case. Yes, is it? What are okay? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did insert. Yeah, they did insert themselves in this. That's very true. Excuse me. And that's been another thing I've always wondered. Jody Sue, if you and Andy and all y'all, you have nothing to do with this, why did you insert yourself so hardcore into it? You know what I mean? Kind of like how in some cases the killer always comes back to the scene of the crime or stays in the loop so they know what's going on. You know what I mean? That's why she's always been like on my radar. But Andy, yeah, he's like you said, he's a little sus as well. Okay. I know. It's ridiculous. It's and a lot of these people, excuse me, a lot of these people who claim to be for summer and all this, like they've lost their way. Like, yeah, they might have started out being for a summer, advocating for her and shit. But now it's all about the drama of it all. Yep, it's all about money, all creators. Yeah, that's how they all are. It's all about the likes and the views, and the likes and the likes bring the views bring the money, and drama sells. Anywho, let's go have us a porch sit, guys. Let me fix my eyes real quick. They're getting better, but yep, you're right. You ladies are all right. They are all about the money. And it's sad. It's sad that they're willing to exploit this little girl, exploit her name, exploit her story, her tragedy. Because let's face it, it's a tragedy. Hang on, guys. Oh my God, my eye. I hate putting stuff in my eye. Using her name because they know it's gonna get them some fucking views, and with the views comes the money. Yada yada. We've all said it a bajillion times. I agree. Poor Summer, man. That poor little girl. I honestly do hope that one of two things. I mean, I highly doubt. Ew, hang on, guys. I gotta fix my eye. There's some crud in the corner. I'm sorry. I know it's gross. Hang on. One of two things. I hope for. I hope that Summer is either with people that are taking care of her. Oh my God, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. I hope she's with people that are taking good care of her, which is a very slim chance. But that would be the ideal situation. Or she is in heaven with God. Because if she was trafficked, oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. We all know. We all know what happens. Hang on, babe. I'll get to your comment here in a second. All right, I'm good. Hang on, I'm going to mute you for a minute so I can blow my nose again. All right, I'm all set. I'll just wait for the news. I'll never watch any YouTubers talk about Summer. I can't stand when people just give their money away. It doesn't go to right. Right. They're making. That's another thing. It's like when there was a reward, the reward fund was going on. I wouldn't have such a problem with the whole, I mean, I would still have a problem with it, but if they were like donating so much to like the reward fund to bring Summer home or whatever, or something like that, then I wouldn't have been so much like on their cases. But right. Hang on a second, babe. I'm putting this away. Might have to go have a porch sit for a minute. Oh my God, MGL made 50,000. Oh my Lord, that bitch. Oh, Molly. I call her Moose Knuckle. I absolutely despise that woman. Like, seriously, I despise her. Hang on. I gotta get my porch, pack ready. Literally, she was like the biggest. Well, she is. I don't know if do y'all know if her channel is up again, or did she for real get terminated off of YouTube for good? I haven't seen anything about her lately, so fingers crossed she's gone. She had to go get a real job. Burnt Toast shows it on her channel. That's how I know she made that money. Oh, okay. I'm subscribed to Burnt Toast. I'm subbed to Burnt Toast. I wonder. Well, I don't freaking, like I said, I don't pay much attention anymore. Some shit I do need to pay attention to, though. She gone. Good. I'm glad about that. I'm sorry, but okay, how I learned about old Moose Knuckle Molly was when she was with Blowhard Betty. That's another one. I can't stand that bitch. Oh my God, her voice is so like nails on a chalkboard for real. Sorry guys, my voice is like kind of going out, but is when they were down in Florida and they were harassing the laundries, which I don't care if I don't care. You just don't go do that. And then they went and they were harassing Quentin Simon's family before Leilani was even like convicted or anything like that, before she was even in jail, before they even found Quentin. They were down there harassing. I just don't think that is productive in any way, shape, or form. Okay, she's on some other website. All right, well, fuck her. She does go on other people's platforms here on YouTube. Oh, well, go figure, right? Of course. Speaking of Molly, and speaking of the topic that I had going today about hybristophilia, however you say it, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Molly kind of gives me that vibe that she would be one of those type ladies that would write to, Ted Bundy or Charles Manson or Chris Watts or whatever. Like, oh, I love you. Money and views. That's all it is to them. But yeah, while I got you here, what are you guys' opinions on hybristophilia, not phobia, philia? What do you think? Why do you think that these chicks and dudes, I'm sure, but mainly all the stories I've heard were about chicks, the ladies call her MGL. She hates, well, good. MGL, Moose Knuckle. But what are you guys' thoughts? Why do you think that some of these ladies are sexually attracted to murderers like Ted Bundy, Dahmer? I know I seen something where Brian Koberger was even getting love letters from women. Chris Watts. I can kind of understand it a little bit with Chris Watts because he's good looking, and Ted Bundy was a good looking guy. But I don't get it still, because the whole fact that they murdered innocent people automatically puts me off, regardless of what you look like on the outside. That makes you look ugly to me. Like, is it a savior thing? Are they like, oh, I can save him, I can change him, he did wrong, but I can change him, I could turn him into a good, God-fearing person? Right? I think it has a lot to do with attention. Women who, I don't know, don't get enough attention. Maybe it's a little bit to do with the whole bad boy thing, but I had a thing. I've always had a thing for the bad boys. I've always went for the bad boys. But I never would think to marry a murderer who's in prison, who annihilated his entire family, or several women, hid him in the woods or whatever. I just don't understand it. It's a very strange phenomenon. Ted got laid in jail, got on the news all about getting, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Attention. It gives not only the lady who's, lusting after this individual attention, not only is she being seen, but he's being seen too, And it is, especially because you see it with these high profile cases. Like even Richard Ramirez, is that the dude, the Night Stalker? Like he had women fawning over him too. I think that's true. I think that is the main thing. It's an attention thing because these are like very popular. I don't want to say popular. Very well known like individuals, cases, or whatever. Right? Would they invite them to their home? No, there's no attention there. Right? That's a good point. That's a good point. Exactly. It's like, oh, okay. Would you still be interested if he wasn't a famous killer in prison? What if he was out? What if he was out on the streets? Would you still be interested then? No. You'd probably be scared to death. That's a good point. It is it mainly is an attention thing. Oh, I'm glad that you popped on here at SDA to talk to me about this. I'm glad I have somebody to go back and forth with on this subject. And if anybody else pops in Hang on. Oh, this poor plant keeps getting knocked over. But if anybody else pops in and you want to give your 2 cents on the subject, please let me know. What do you think about it? Do you think it's like an attention thing? Which I'm pretty sold on that. Oh, this poor plant, man. Sorry, guys. This peace lily, like, from Grandma's funeral is not doing the greatest. Well, I think we had it in too much sunlight and then not enough sunlight. And hang on, I'm trying to perk it up a little bit here. The soil felt a little dry, so I guess these are like rainforest plants. They're usually down like on the rainforest floor, like shaded, and they don't get like direct sunlight. And I'm glad I know that now because I didn't. And we had them in too much sunlight. They're still alive. They're just looking a bit rough. Poor things. They like it hot and humid. Okay, there we go. Sprayed it a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, I know a lady writes letters to men in jail. She gets all happy when they write back. Oh, like that's weird. I mean, I can't. I don't really like when I would write letters to guys. I would already know them, like in real life, like boyfriends who went to jail and stuff. And I would get excited to hear from them because they were my boyfriend and stuff like that. But I never like sucked seeked out. I don't know. Like guys to talk to that are in prison. You know what I mean? Like I know not everybody is bad who's in prison. Some people just get caught up in with the wrong crowd sometimes. For example, my brother who passed away, he got caught up with the wrong crowd. And he'd get out of prison, he'd get out of jail, he'd get a job, he'd do good, and then he'd start hanging with the same old crowd, and he was a follower, and he'd get caught up. You're right. Mm-hmm. And then cry victim. Mm-hmm. I knew another lady, she mailed her underwear to some guy in jail. Oh my God, this was 20 years ago. That is embarrassing. Ew. Why would you do that? You could get away with shit like that back then, though. Like nowadays, I tried to send my boyfriend a picture of me in a bikini once. I remember this, and my pictures got sent back. I'm like, for real? Like I didn't even have like no nip showing or anything like that. I was just wearing a bathing suit, and this was just like a few years ago. Right. You knew them outside. Yeah, that's different. Right. It is different than just meeting guys in jail to talk to. Like, you don't know them. I mean, you can write back and forth and get to know them. Yeah, like I have had like friends of mine that have went to prison that I've wrote. Like for instance, my friend Nick. I'd love to get him on here to talk sometime. I haven't talked to him for a while. Wait, I think the last time I talked to him was around Christmas time because I always send him a Christmas card. I don't know if he's still. He was in rehab. I'm pretty sure, but I haven't talked to him for a while. But using him for instance, he was in and out of jail. Him and an ex-boyfriend of mine were like best friends, and they were both in and out of jail and prison and stuff like that. And I would write him, hey, how you doing? Whatever, blah blah blah, and he'd be right back, and he'd be like, hey, my Sally needs a chick to talk to. Will you, if he writes you, will you write him back? And I'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever. And he'd throw his note in with his note, so I'd get two notes, and I'd write him back or whatever. But I never sought a man out to talk to and who was specifically in prison. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to do that because, yeah, it's true that not everybody in jail, in prison, or whatever is technically a bad person, but you just never know. You can't tell shit through a letter. I told her not to mail her size of panty. He stopped talking to her mail size. Oh, Lord. Oh, geez, size 0. Whew. I don't think I've ever been a size 0. Holy cow. I don't think I'd look right being that little. I got very broad bones. No, seriously, I'm very athletically built. Anyhow. All right. Who are you? And who are you beeping at? She's a big lady. I felt bad for her. She was so. Aw. Aw. That is so sad. Aw. I would feel bad too. I'd feel bad too. Hey, I know what it's like to be ridiculed for being uh, a big lady, to put it nicely. Because for most of my life, I have been a bigger gal. Like when I was a teenager, I was athletically built, but I was like thick. I wasn't like big chunky monkey like I am now. Oh my god. I am the chubbiest I have ever been. Well, I'm starting to get back, get back in decent form. I'm losing a little weight slowly but surely. I'm under 300, that's for sure. Which when I finally got serious, I've been trying to lose weight for like over a year, like, but I never really took it seriously until I think it was January because I was like, all right, I'm going to be one of those people. I'm going to be one of those people, and I'm going to make a New Year's resolution. I'm tired of being chubby. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to stop focusing so much on those numbers on the scale because that's when you can get a little too carried away, and from my experience, eating disorders can start occurring. But no, I got a system now. I'm doing better with eating. Uh, I get exercise, but not nearly as enough as I should be getting. But I can see a difference. I got on the scale not too long ago, and I was under 300. Which when I started this, I think I was a little over 300. I was like 305 or some shit. And that made me cry. I remember because I did it on a live. And I cried on live because I was a little over 300 pounds. I was like, oh my God, I don't look like I weigh that much. But I did. But I'm under that now. Thank God. That was my first goal. Now, my second goal is to fit in this shirt that I found that I used to wear a lot. I got in 2018, and it's like one of my favorite shirts. It's a Slipknot shirt, but it's kind of slutty. It's got like uh cuts in it and like these little black strings running through it. I've showed it before in a short, but it won't fit me anymore. And it's a size like I think it's like a medium or a large. Your girl's a couple XL lady. But I want to be able to fit in that again. That's my new goal that I'm working on. I want to be able to fit in my good jeans again without feeling like I'm being cut in half. I stopped drinking. I'm now. That's good. That's good. I don't even know what size jeans I wear now. Probably like 18. Probably. That's probably what I wear. I think the smallest size jeans I ever wore was a size 10. I've never been below double digits in jeans. I'm just it's the way I'm built. I'm built to be a bigger lady. I'm 5'7". I'm hang on. Oh, my throat. Oh, I don't like the fact that all this crud is draining. I like the fact that I can open my eyes now and they're not like all crusted together. Ugh. Just eat healthy. Don't eat so much rice and pasta, potato, bread. That's what great. Right. You're right about that. You are. All that starchy shit, it will. It'll put it on you, which sucks because that's some of my favorite foods is pasta and bread. Like I like sweet potatoes. I know they're slightly a little better for you than regular potatoes. I got everybody in the household on board with eating sweet potatoes now, so I guess they're slightly a little better than regular, potatoes. But you're right. Potatoes, pasta, breads, rice. There's some rice like isn't it like brown rice that's not too bad for you? My mother, she likes rice. She's a big fan of rice. I will eat it, but I'm not a huge fan of rice. I hate cooking it. I don't know why, like, but I'm not very good at cooking rice. I fuck it up. It's always crunchy. It doesn't matter how long I cook it or whatever. I always fuck rice up. But when it comes to pasta, oh, I love lasagna. I love spaghetti. I love pasta salad. I love mac and cheese. I love me some pasta. But I try to limit myself to that. Like tomorrow, I'm going to make a lasagna. Isn't the healthiest food, but portion control is also a thing. Like you can have, I've been doing good. I think I deserve to have me some lasagna. But no, seriously, portion control is a big thing too. Because that was my problem a lot, eating too much. Like, especially when it comes to comfort food. My niece was 250. She just eat meat and salad, one egg for breakfast with salad, no spice. There you go. That's good. That is good. I'm glad that works for her. That's good. And yeah, and eggs too. Like I watch a lot of 600-Pound Life. I don't know if you watch that show. Doctor Now. He's funny. He's funny without being funny. Like he doesn't know he's funny or something. He says, deli meats are good, for a little snacky snack. Salads with no dressing, I just can't. I can't though. That is the one thing I draw the line. I cannot. Oh yeah. See, what I do is I get if I'm going to make any kind of rice, I get the rice that's in the packages where you like rip the top and then you put it in the microwave for like a minute and it's cooked. That's the kind that I grab. I hate cooking rice. But no, Doctor Now, he's like, that's where I draw the line when it comes to salad. I'm sorry. I love salad. I will eat a salad. Yes, absolutely. I love, a nice salad. I do like cheese in it though, and egg and bacon bits. I can't just eat lettuce with some cucumber and maybe some bell peppers and whatever. I can't do that. You can have pepper, no salt. You you know what we've been trying lately to cut back on the salt, whatever. Well, my mom heard that pink Himalayan salt is good for you because it has iodine in it or something. I can't remember what she's saying, but well, I love me some pepper, especially freshly like ground pepper. It's good, but I do love me some salt. Oh yeah, like a vinaigrette. I like vinaigrettes. All right. I hear neighbors outside, so I feel awkward talking. It looks like I'm talking to myself, even though I'm not. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. But what I've been doing has been working for me. And I'm trying to watch when I eat better. I am trying to do that. I'm making better choices. But the main thing I'm doing is now I don't want to say, okay, before I tell you what I've been doing, this may not be the method for everyone. Okay? So before I tell you what I've been doing, please know, please do your research. If you feel like you can do this, please do your research on it first. I researched it before I did this. And then I tried it, and it's, at first I didn't know about it, but I got into it, and now I actually feel pretty good. You know what I mean? Besides having pink eye. But yeah. Um, what I've been doing is I've been doing the fasting diet type thing. Now, there's different, according to your body weight, there's different ones. Do your research on it, guys. If it sounds interesting, do your research on it, please. And if you have any issues, like if you had like blood sugar issues, I would not do this. I wouldn't do it. Uh, Maybe talk to your doctor before you do. If you want to do it, talk to a doctor first. You know, I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor of anything. I'm not I'm not a professional when it comes to anything. Okay? So, before you want to start a fasting type diet, I highly, highly, highly recommend you talk to a doctor or a nutritionist or anybody specializing in, that kind of stuff. But this is what I do. For 16 hours, I don't eat anything. If I drink anything, it's water. I drink water. And then there's an 8 minute, within an 8 hour time frame, I eat my meals, which honestly, I don't even get that hungry anymore. So I usually eat, around three, 3 or 5 is where I like eat a meal, and I'll be good, and maybe have a little snacky before, like a little granola bar or some shit. But you can eat it's a lot about portion control too, guys. I mean, it's good to make better healthy decisions, but you don't have to eat a lot. We really don't have to eat a lot, you guys. The body, food is fuel for your body, correct? We eat for energy, correct? So if we're not expelling as much as we're taking in, burning off calories and whatever, if we're not burning that fuel, then it's going to get stored in there, hence all the extra chubby chub. I knew this lady, she was 400 pounds. Wow. Poor lady, jeez. She only eats fish, chicken, and salad, no spices. She was only allowed to treat herself once a month. She lost 250 pounds. Wow. Took her over 2 years. Well, that's amazing. And it does. I mean, that's another thing I got to keep reminding myself, too. This shit doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. Like, I've lost maybe like 5 pounds since January. Yeah, that's not that much really. That's like a pound a month for real. But I haven't always I've backslided a lot, which is okay. You can be off, just get back on it. And I have. I am doing good with the dieting. I need to do a little better with the working out. See, when I first started this shit, I was doing good about the working out, and then I got lazy, and then I was like, I need to focus on diet, and then I got my eating under control, but for the most part, and and now I need to get back in the swing of things when it comes to working out and stuff, which I plan on as soon as I get rid of this fucking pink eye. Oh my god. If you've been here the past few days, you already know because I've been bitching and moaning about it. It's horrible. It's getting better since I got antibiotic drops for my eyes. But it's still super annoying because my eyes are super watery and they get itchy, and the corners are really tender from like dabbing, all the crusty bullshit out. It's all right. I'll survive. I'm a survivor. All right, babes. My throat is starting to hurt, and I think that I am going to hop off here. My throat is starting to, get super duper scratchy, and I feel like I sound like shit, and I might lose my voice if I don't shut the hell up soon. All right, let me get this. We haven't had our outro music past couple of days, and I really like this little outro music that is free here on StreamYard. Oh, I love you guys. I really do. SCA, thank you, babe, for coming and chatting with me. Who else came and chatted? Katie, thank you for chatting, babe. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Rain's Dream, thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting. I hope to see you more over here. I hope you like the vibe. We talk about anything and everything under the sun in here. We talk about true crime related things a lot, but mainly on Tuesday, I'll have like a little true crime thing about a specific case on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is normally we talk about like American history and stuff like that, like talk about shipwreck, the Old West shit, haunted stuff, all that good stuff. You take care too, hon. Mwah. Blessings, 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 blessings. You guys are awesome, though. Thanks for chatting with me. Everybody who watches the playback, thank you for watching the playback, too. I always want to thank you guys. You're awesome. Mwah. Love you. If you haven't done it already, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a little likey. It's a free way to show your girl some love. Thank you. Even if you're hate watching, even if you're a hater and you're hate watching, I may not understand why you are the way you are, but hey, much love to you. Mwah. Thanks for your view. Your support is appreciated. I wish you all health, wealth, success, and happiness. Always, always, always. If you like me or not, I wish you well. Okay? And blessings and protection over all of your homes. Okay? It's a crazy, crazy world out there. Protection, protection, protection at the most. Okay? I love you. Talk to you after the weekend. Okay? If I don't see you around on these YouTube streets somewhere, because I be cruising. I love you guys. Mwah. Talk soon. Bye-bye.